you're backing Hayward.
Yeah, any way I can.
Okay, tell me you're joking, please.
Doesn't sound like it.
He's not.
Saved my life. I owe the man.
Nobody used to tell you what to think.
This is all my decision.
See, you think that, but Hayward is in complete control here. After everything David has done, why would you possibly help him?
Gratitude. He helped me put my family back together, and if he wants to do that for other families, I'm going to help him do it.
Hi. Oh, got your blood work back. Everything looks good. Just have to make an adjustment to your meds.
That sounds great. We're talking about Hayward. You may want to listen to that.
Listen to what?
Zach is David's newest recruit.
None of us are saints, right? David's done some bad stuff, done some good stuff. Now he's working on something that could change the face of medicine.
No matter how many people he kidnaps and uses as guinea pigs.
We have a chance to do something really good here. I'm going to focus on some hope for the future. Why is it so hard for you? Get on board.
What's going on here?
Okay, all right, Ryan, you know what? That's enough. Okay, Zach needs some rest.
Yeah,
Can we just
you know
stop?
what, Ryan? Let's go.
All right, just one question, okay? I just want you to ask yourself one question. How did Hayward pull this off? Unless he knew that your plane was going down.
He did know.
And how is that possible?
I told him.
You knew your plane was going down, and you didn't tell the police, you didn't tell Kendall. You chose to tell David.
My casino partners wanted me dead. I'd known that for a long time. So I took Kendall and the kids out of town. And I paid Hayward to stand by in case something happened to me.
I still don't understand.
I told him to recover my body. And use the same treatment he used on you. Bring me back.
Why didn't he tell anyone?
So I told him not to. Not until he was sure that I would survive.
So you made this secret deal with David before your plane crashed?
Did what I had to do.
You trusted David with your life.
Yeah. And he came through. And by the way, thank you. You did the same thing. You came through for Kendall. Protected her from Ricky.
You can thank Griffin. He did as much as I did.
Yeah. You're the greatest, dude. Good job, thanks.
Okay, all right. Can we all just stop with this? Zach needs some rest, okay?
You know I'm all for saving lives. But David's methods could end up being shelved by the FDA. If that happens, nobody's going to benefit.
All right, enough. Can we stop attacking David here?
He let you grieve. Kendall, he let your children grieve. How can you not be angry?
I was angry. I was very angry.
When did you find out?
Right before you guys did. Right before you showed up. I was furious and hurt.
And now you just happen to be completely over it.
Look, the fact is, I have my husband back. My children have their father. Nothing else matters. When I first found out that Zach was on David's side, I did not understand it, but I agreed to go along with it for him. And now, I am going to stand by David too.
You're standing behind Hayward. Both of you are standing behind him without even knowing what he's up to.
We believe in his work. You don't. It's the end of the story,
It
right?
is not the end of the story. It's not even close to the end of the story.
Look, you know what, Ryan? We just got Zach back, and you're already fighting. I mean, he can handle this the way he wants.
I just want you to listen to yourselves. That's all. You're talking about Hayward like he's some kind of god.
We give him credit where credit is due.
You did that. Greenlee did that too. She put him up on a pedestal. She thought that he could do no wrong. Meanwhile, the whole time, he was working her.
Is that it? It's about that? Hayward took Greenlee from you? She's back now. Let it go.
This is not about Green. This is about Hayward. I'm trying to tell you the man is a psychomegalomaniac.
He's a brilliant man with the potential of changing millions of lives, and you can't see that because you're holding a personal grudge. Let it go. Go on with your life. Drop it. Because if you don't, you're not just going against him, you're going against me.
Are you threatening me?
I'm letting you know where I stand.
You stand with Hayward.
All right, you stop. Okay, I don't want to hear any more of this.
Okay, you know what? The last thing we need is you two turning on each other.
Why don't you give us a minute, please?
You sure?
Hmm?
Okay.
They finally got into a good place, and now they're at it again, thanks to David.
David is the reason that Zach is alive.
Listen, I get that you and Zach are grateful to David. Part of me is grateful to him, too. But I just want you to be careful. You saw what he did to me when I came back. Don't let him do the same to Zach.
Come on, if anyone knows Zach, you should know that nobody can control him.
Okay, I've been trying to get Ryan to let someone else go after David.
Well, try harder, please. He needs to relax a little bit and just chill out.
He's just concerned, just the way you were when David moved in on your mother.
I'm not saying that David is my new best friend, but I don't think he has some master plan to take over the universe.
You don't know what he's planning. No one ever does.
You have to admit the man's a genius. What he's doing is amazing. I mean, it's a miracle. What?
You tried to kill him a few months ago, and now you're worshiping him?
I don't worship David at all. I'm just thankful for what he's done.
Well, so am I. But you don't see me lining up behind him waving his flag.
I told you how difficult this was. This is a very difficult decision for me. But I love Zach, and I'm going to stick by him.
It's just so extreme.
Well, so is getting your husband back after you've buried him.
Maybe you just need to give it a little while. It's all just still really new.
No, I don't need time, okay? I've made up my mind. No one can change my mind. Or Zach's.
Same goes for Ryan.
I sincerely hope.
Well, look at this. The gang is all here. So what's this about?
You.
My favorite subject.
You came through for me. My family. And I want people to know about that, and I want people to benefit from that. And I have some ideas on how to do that.
I'm all ears.
How would you like to take on a partner?
You want to work with me?
I do. We get your treatment FDA approved, and then we get Orpheus Incorporated. Save lives and make millions.
You have completely lost your mind.
You can't do this.
Zach.
Actually, you can.